All right, and welcome back to the Shuttlecock podcast. My name is Aaron Rhodes, and we're sponsored by the Vinyl Underground at 7th Heaven, offering new and used vinyl at 76th and Troost in Kansas City, Missouri. This week on the show, we have Sean and E. What's up, guys?
What's up,
my boy?
How you doing?
Good. It's good to have you guys. And Sean is I think you're the second returning guest that we've had. I think Solomon popped up twice before, but
Solomon did pop up twice.
So you're joining the club.
Yes, sorry. We in a double appearance game. You know what I'm saying? We here.
Take that gas, boy.
If you could just mess with your microphone there real quick. But
I guess Aaron see me somewhat as important.
Oh yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Them niggas annoying. They just always around. That's it.
Yeah, it just keeps hitting me up like, oh, can I be on your podcast? No, no, that's not.
Nah, for real, man. Nah, you was on my ass, boy. I was like, boy, this nigga not playing with me, man. He emailed me and hit me on Twitter. Yeah, man.
Man, I gotta do one of these every weekend. Yeah, I'm just I kind of stress about it until it happens. So
that's how you got that's how you gotta be out here though, cause it's like, shit, you showing me that shit, you serious and you with it, so I'm gonna follow up like shit, nigga, I'm with it too. Oh, let me excuse my language. I apologize, guys.
You can drop some curse
How you
words.
talk?
Some bombs, you know.
Just be yourself.
My bad. I'm new. Yeah, hey, my name's Sacred.
This is his first interview.
AKA GQ. Nah, I'm joking, but
No, but yeah. So I guess I think a lot of Shuttlecock's regular followers know Sean by now. So I think we should just start off with a quick introduction of yourself and a little of what you do.
There you go. My name's E. You know what I mean? It's short for E-Bed. And all that. Nah, I'm not African. You know what I mean? I just got this biblical ass name. And yeah, but I got many names. Most people know me as Sacred. People call me GQ. Man, I got a lot of names out there. But you can call me whatever. I'm E. I'm City. I'm Swan. Yeah, so I'm Sean's manager. Ray Money's manager. And Rich
as well.
D. As of right now, I'm like them the ones I'm full-fledged, you know what I mean? I'm pretty much pushing in, you know what I mean, that everything they do, you know what I mean, I'm involved with almost, you know what I mean, but they still got their careers of their own. You know what I mean? I'm just there, you know what I mean? They help them, like, as much as them help me. Like, just as much as, I'm their manager, they my manager. So, like, yeah, I mean, those four, and, like, they family. I see this guy every day. You know what I mean? This who picked me up. You know what I mean? We pick money up. You know what I mean? D pick him up, and Rich, like, we family. And
big facts.
Yeah.
How did you first meet up with Ray and Sean and everyone? Like, cause I feel like I didn't really see you around until like some of the shows like last summer. Is that really when you kind of started getting more involved?
Yeah, man. Shockingly, like I'm like a baby in the game. I ain't even a year in. Like I came in like 9 months ago. I think.
Last June.
Yes. So ran into this guy. Like I happened to go to middle school with Sean. Like dude was like really skinny, tiny. You know what I mean? Had dreads. Always used to rap and all that.
This guy's doing he's been rapping like.
Yeah, man, he was trying to.
I know about
at the
that.
lunch table. It was funny. We all used to joke around, talk about each other, but like I used to know dude. Like when the Sean I knew was, you know what I mean. Like he was tiny and all that. Like he was going through. I knew Six Sean. I knew arthritis Sean. I didn't have class with him, but I seen him around and like dude got picked on, but dude fought back. So it was like. Shit, nigga holding it down.
Facts, big facts. Was bullied, but I ain't never run from nobody.
That's facts, nigga.
Big facts.
Hey.
Kick your ass for ass kiss y'all.
No facts, nigga. Hey, what's tobacco playing?
Backup plan was just a rap nigga. I'm a rap nigga. It's a fact though. But you keep going.
But no, we drop facts today. And man, we're here to talk about that. A Love Blemish. Dropping in like late March. And like we started working on this album, like when I first like came in the game, like this is who introduced me to the game. Went back to that story, like I knew Sean like back then, man, like I was like being back and forth to Las Vegas. Like I graduated school, got out the hood. You know what I mean? Like I seized my opportunity. I lived in the '60s, like on 62nd. Like family was in the streets. You know what I mean? All that. Like that's kind of pretty much like what I grew up thinking I was about to be. You know what I mean? It was like that's my destiny. But when I looked up and got into a good school, you know what I mean? Thankful to my God, my mother.
And so when did you kind of like link back up with like, cause so you said you met a bunch of these guys like in middle school, like when did you kind of know that you were gonna be like more involved with them, like?
For real, man, I didn't think I was gonna be involved with none of these niggas. It was really, this shit happened over the summer. Like I just started bumping to these niggas, cause like
Only person you knew was me.
only nigga I knew was him. So it's like, man,
That's how we linked back up.
Sean, I was back and forth from Las Vegas and shit to Kansas City. I got back here and like I always like had a passion for music. You know what I mean? I'm like really like an R&B guy, like type of nigga I am. But I got back. This nigga was rapping. I was like just working, being a family man, taking care of my mom and my brother. You know what I mean? Doing the right thing. And this nigga pulled up on me, sold me a ticket, got in the car. I know who he was. You know what I mean? This nigga doing a freestyle on Twitter. That's the funny part. This nigga always freestyling. So man, I'm like, man, I get the ticket. Like I'm trying to tap into this. I'm trying to tap into the scene. I'm about to be like a DJ Khaled nigga. And linked up with him. Of course, he got in the car, sold me a ticket. And that's back when this nigga was smoking cigarettes.
You done came a long way.
Really dirty nigga, boy.
From the P's, what can I say?
My nigga fly now, sacred nigga. But yeah, so man, in that car I bought a ticket from, and he was like, he rapped to me in the car. He talked to a stranger in the car for 30 minutes. Did not know who I was. And he was like, you went to UA? He was like, oh, nigga, I remember you. Oh, come to the studio. Linked up in the studio. It was, J-Tone was there. Savage was there. Shout out to Savage. Excuse me. Not J-Tone.
No, not J-Tone. Not J. No Scope and Walt.
Walt. And
G did that when he was on a couple weeks ago. He apologized too.
Because we still call him that because this is like we'd always known him as.
Yeah.
Like from when I met him, I didn't know him by his real name. I knew him by that name. But he is Walt. That is also his name. It's also a part of his name. So we gonna respect his artistry. That is what he goes by. I like that name better anyway.
Walt. Bussolini, don't forget the Bussolini, nigga.
Big Bussolini.
Big Bussolini.
Shout out to my brother because on this album he produced about 50% of this album. But he gets 10 songs. He got 5 joints on there.
Facts.
Shout out to him. He's one of the executive producers.
I can talk about it, man. My relationship with Tone, man.
E. Duncan and Walt is the executive producers of this album. E. Duncan and Walt.
Yeah, I mean, well, come to J-Tone, man, like, it's the person I came in the game with. Like, I met Sean first. J-Tone was the second person I met at the studio. You know what I mean? Backpack guy. You know what I mean? Backpack. Had the fucking curly hair. I'm like, yo, this is J-Tone. Because I was a fan of him already from listening to them niggas' mixtape. My bad. Walk.
So you'd heard Take This Ride, or what did you listen to?
That's exactly what it is. That's when I became a fan. And like I was like, bro, this is dude. You know what I mean? He like, Walt look mad corny. I did not expect that. You know what I mean? But start hanging around him, like, do the ultra introvert. But man, he taught me like a lot of what I know. And like, man, we clicked. So like, I worked on like a lot of production with him, and he helped me be creative and find my lane, and I helped him work on his. So, yeah, brother for life type stuff.
And so you guys have been kind of talking about Sean's new album, A Love Blemish, that's coming out near the end of this month.
Yes, sir.
And I remember last time you were on, like, you've renamed it since then. You were going to call it A Big Happy Family.
Yeah.
And
This is not the album, though.
Oh, so that
On
maybe
Big
a
Happy
future
Family is a whole different
album.
concept.
Okay.
Whole different concept. Possibly, I don't know if I'm going to do it, creativity, if my mind moves or how I'm feeling. So I still love that concept, but at this moment, that's not what I'm necessarily writing towards. So I adjust to where I'm writing towards. But I plan on doing a One Big Happy Family album. I love the title. I love the concept that I had for that. Not going to reveal it until it's out, unless I decide to never put it out, then I'll reveal the concept. But
So what's kind of changed for you since then that made you decide to go in the direction of the new album that's about to come out?
A lot of it is still based off of, the whole family aspect. But instead of looking through everybody else's lens, I'm focusing on my lens and how not even just my family, my friends, all of my loved ones, everybody that is a loved one to me. This is a love blemish. I am the love blemish. I'm the scar, and I'm giving you me. I'm a scar, but I'm a loving guy because I'm so scarred. So this is more focused on myself than more so me like telling all of the stories and be going to intricate details of what's going on in my family. I'm just saying the things that affected me instead of just speaking about the totality of what happened. So the love blemish is more personal.
My nigga is deep, ain't he?
Yeah, just a little bit. No, man, yeah, and that's refreshing to hear though, because a lot of people just come in and talk about, yeah, I'm excited for my album. It's a lot of good songs, but just to hear about a concept is pretty exciting. So
Yeah, man, I touched on a lot, man. Like I talked about situations with my mom, talked about situations with my dad, my immediate family with my cousins, and just what was going on with a woman I was dealing with, and I just talked about a lot that's going on, and it's about 10 songs. I have 8 of them are storytelling, and honestly, I this is strictly a hip hop album.
Facts.
There's one chorus with the melody on it. Mm-hmm. I can say in the past 7 years there has not been a single hip hop album that is all hip hop. Literally, I can stand on the fact that 9 out of 10 of my songs is hip hop. The other verses on that song with the melody, pure hip hop beat, pure hip hop me rapping, no melody, but I have one chorus with the melody.
Facts.
And I didn't even do it on purpose. I don't have any features, anything. This are not on purpose. It just happened. In the midst of me making this album, it was so personal to me. I didn't extend out, and I made it a rap. I literally made it a rap album, strictly rap.
And so you guys have mentioned that Walt is he produced half of the album pretty much.
50%.
So, and that I'm guessing that just kind of comes out of you guys hanging out basically every day and just working on stuff. So
yeah, when they come to Walt, man, the first verse I ever recorded was in this man's basement, talking about we got the rock band mic hanging over a pipeline in the basement. We got a little laptop. We recording on Mixcraft. Niggas don't know about Mixcraft. Mixcraft is trash. Garbage.
Sound horrible, nigga.
Mixcraft is garbage. We was on Mixcraft 6. We thought we was wavy, putting out 20 freestyles on Hawkshare. We just I really started making music with him. I was around. I came when he first started producing. When we first started making, that's when he first started making beats 2 months later. And the music, I make my best music with me. To me, the songs that he produced are higher ranking on the album. All of them to me are special to me. But the ones I cry right into usually over the Walt beats.
And so who
he
else?
Cry when he writes, yes.
Yeah. Very deep.
Yeah.
Always.
That's
No, but
nobody expects that from me. If you just go listen to the songs that I have put out,
yeah,
that's why this album is I have to show people that I do other stuff too. But if you listen to songs you wouldn't think just what you're about to hear is about to come. So
no, but yeah, I think you have your music has grown more mature with every release so far. So I think it only really makes sense.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
bro.
All the people got the money. Yeah, everybody, our friends is cool and they support us and we love them, but we want to let them in for the low. We need to go get the older people because that's where the money is.
And not even just that, it's just my personality is I'm a very mature person. I'm very goofy.
Been through shit.
But I'm a very mature person. I know a lot for how young I am. I'm just turned 21 in December. I do know quite a bit for me being 21. I don't know everything. I still got a lot to learn. But just from what I've been through in life, I understand a lot in life. And so it's the music has to represent who I am. I'm not just always this goofy dude. I'm actually very serious a lot of the times. I deal with my emotions a lot of the times. I express myself. Like, I'm not afraid to express my emotion. Like, very in touch with my emotional side. So my music needs to represent that. I can still do the fun songs. Like, Facts is very fun. I have other songs that are Black Men Don't Cheat is fun. Eyes Don't is fun. I have other songs. Like, I have a whole mixtape of money I'm about to put out that's gonna be fun. Like, I have fun music. But music that I make and stand on and want to be as a rapper, I want that to be stood on. This is the music that I put on this album.
Mm-hmm. And so, what other producers were involved in the record?
YouTube guys, really. The dude who made the open beat is, I think his name is UCYUSEI. I don't know the names for the other guys, but I'm crediting him and talk to them about the payments and all that.
Yeah, does that ever kind of present a challenge when you like find a good YouTube beat and you're like, oh, I don't know if I can drop this or how to like get in contact and everything?
If I make a good song, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If I make a good song, I'm doing it. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not the only person doing it.
Yeah.
And not to sound cocky, I'm a good rapper. I could potentially. I'm not trying to be like deceiving or anything. Like, I just can't afford it right now. But if the song goes, or if I get some money to run, I will do that. Like, I'm willing to pay for it. But at the current moment, I need to make the song.
Yep.
Let's get it back together. Come on now.
I'm going like there. Everybody's gonna be credited for everything. I'm actually like getting in the process to emailing everybody because I'm rapping the album out, so I'm getting all my payments right. I'm in the process of emailing everybody about it. Album's free anyway.
Well, how you gonna be mad to get some money?
Album's free anyway. Like, I'm gonna put it up on iTunes. You don't have to buy it. You just press download. It's free. Just like the Surf album, Chance did. Chance and like the Social Experiment did. The Surf album is free. So I mean, when you making music, you can't let stuff like that hold you back until you really get money and you having to dealing with like sample clearances and people trying to go. That's when you really starting to sell shit. I'm not selling anything right now. So when you really start selling shit, that's when you need to start thinking like, I want to be able to use a sample, or at least just like. But even then, I think you should do it and see if you can get it. Because if you making a good song, you probably put it out on a mixtape or something. So when you making music, don't let that stop you. Because you gotta, if it strike you to be like and it create a moment for you, you might not be able to recreate that moment. It's a very like rare things. You just can't recreate a moment.
Yep. And so you guys mentioned Facts, which is the single that just came out today, and
everywhere.
And but that is like, you had been kind of like dropping like videos with like freestyle like verses of that song for like maybe couple weeks now.
Couple weeks.
But yeah, you seem to probably be like the most active like kind of like social media like freestyler that I know. So like what kind of compels you to want to like just drop so many videos like that?
He'd be bored as fuck. He broke. What the hell?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's one thing, and it's like, I know people want music from me right now.
Yep.
But I'm working on this album, and it's not ready to be released. And I'm not just gonna. I have 15 other singles I could throw, but I'm not gonna go get more studio time for those songs yet. And I'm not ready for those songs to be out. So to give more content, I'm a lyricist. I know how to rap. So let me throw this beat on E. Let me write real quick.
Yeah,
let's go to the car.
Let's record. Go back in the
then
house.
it's like, it was like, honestly, it was me doing it just because I wanted to rap. And like, it was just like how it started. I was at the house with Solomon and Ray Money and Lonnie. With Solomon, Ray Money, and Lonnie. We at the house, and they was like, bro, we should do the Do For Love song by Tupac. And I'm like, bet, I'll write it right now. We wrote it. We went to Pizza Hut. I recorded my joint when he was in the car getting the pizza from Pizza Hut. Went back, put it up, and then Drake dropped the EP. And then that night, like, I'm at my homegirl Gabby house. So the next morning I cooked breakfast. Shout out Gabs, that's my sister. So that morning I cooked breakfast, and then after that I was just writing the verse, like, cause it just came out. I'm off the hype. I'm writing the verse. I did that, and then after I did that, and I like saw the reaction from it, people would just hit me like, "You going crazy?" I'm like, "Keep going, like just keep going, like don't stop, don't stop till the album finishes. Just keep going, keep rapping." Like, and I did like 20 of these in a month. Like I've been not a month, probably a month and a half.
Non-stop rapping.
I've just been going, and like these is like none of these verses are on the album. None of these verses are on the album. Literally, this is all like I sat there. Let's go to the car. Let's go to the car.
Facts.
Because it's like I write like that anyway, and it's like, who knows? You know, that might because money's doing him as well. He's almost has the same amount of freestyles as me.
Facts.
Might could turn into a mixtape. Yeah, we don't know. I don't know what could happen with it, but we've been doing the same beats. I don't know if people have noticed or not. It could turn into something. We don't know what's gonna happen, but. I just like rapping too. Like rapping is fun. This is why this is my career choice. I like doing.
Niggas have to become better rappers. Just like
and it's helping me get better too.
Yeah, like we got more time on our hands, and like I don't really like niggas that made it. You know what I mean, bro? I look at them as like my peers. It's not like anything like super cocky. It's really just like, you know what I mean. What's stopping me from getting where you at? So, the way to get there, work harder, work smarter. You know what I mean? So we really take turns like, yeah, I'm a manager. I hate the word manager, but it's like, that's what I'm doing. And we take turns. Like I said, just as much as I'm their manager, like mine, like money. That nigga. Oh, so I met him through Sean for real. I was up on 59th. Shout out to everybody on 59th. Man, that's family. It's love. I met like everybody through that house. You know what I mean? That's how like I became became Big Sacred, became Sacred. You know what I mean? Became GQ. You know what I mean? Became Sooty. Like, you know what I mean? All that. So, shout out to everybody that was involved over there. And,
Is there kind of like a new, like, central spot right now? Because, like, didn't some of the people move out of that house that everyone was, like, recording at last summer?
Well,
I don't live on 59th anymore. I was staying in 59th with Connor, Garrett, and Kai. Those are the guys I was staying with last summer. And the house on 59th. But I don't live there anymore. I moved back to my mom's house. So, no, it's not really, like, not a central meeting spot. Like, Money, and my homeboy Irv is usually at my house. But we don't got nowhere to, like, necessarily we just link up and record and sit and be at all day. Nah. Cool. Working on it, though. Working on finding a spot. But.
And also, I wanted to note, you guys are kind of getting on me for eating Burger King, but you guys were just talking about picking up Pizza Hut. I'm like, come on, like that's the same thing.
I was high.
Okay.
Hey man, listen. The difference is I'm a rapper.
Oh, okay.
We're not healthy.
Okay.
Rick Ross just passed out.
Journalists got to be healthy.
Like,
but you just got up and was working out, man, after the studio. But man, shout out to Ross. That's somebody that like I really want to learn from.
Inspiration.
You know what I mean?
Ross is like one of my favorite rappers ever.
Oh yeah, and he scared everyone like a week or two ago.
Yeah, definitely scared me. I was like, God damn.
I'm like, not Ross. They
not Chet,
Ross.
man.
Not Ross.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Not Ross. Like, if it was one person I would want to sign to, it would probably be Ross.
I want to go learn from him. Just as like he teach wealth.
I want to learn from him, and I saw what he did when he had Wale and Meek Mill.
He a prophet.
What he did for Wale and Meek Mill in the midst of his hype. It's crazy.
Let's talk Wale real fast, man. I really want to talk about, man, what he just dropped, man. Wale, salute.
Listen to it, yeah.
Salute to Wale,
very
man.
Good.
Salute to Wale.
Very good. I just heard it in the car
talk nice, King.
30 minutes ago.
Talk nice, King. That mother was nice, man. Nice.
Wale, you in your bag again, my boy. That shit's hard. That shit is hard. And I didn't even I didn't even know he released it. Like, I'm in the car and I'm hearing the first song they played. I'm like, who this? Like, they like, this Wale? I'm like, yo, okay.
Shout out to Silk.
Is there any particular reason you're real into Wale, or you're just real into his music?
Oh man, a particular way. Bro, I can relate to like when he talks to women, how he treats women. You know what I mean? But like he's a stand up guy when it comes to that. So like that's how I said shout out to that and everything. And for a moment, you know what I mean? He was going through something. He was, you know what I mean? While I disappeared, but he came back with that shit. So shout out, you know what I mean, to that. We just wanted to say
that EP
you know
hard.
I mean?
I'm excited for an album. I mean, right now after what I just heard, I want to hear the album talking about.
Yeah.
Nice.
We ready, what, like, you know.
And as far as the new album goes, though, you've kind of sampled and played, at least for me, a couple of the new songs that are going to be on there. And is that first one called Hotel Rwanda?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Do you want to jump into like either that one or Daddy's Dearest or
hop into both? I'll start off with Hotel Rwanda.
Okay.
Hotel Rwanda. If anybody's seen the movie, it's like it's a movie about like pretty much like Rwandan genocide. Like these refugees are running away from the like Rwandan like shit, and like these people like just trying to like it's genocide, and I believe that's what's happening in America with the black community. I'm just comparing the situations. That wasn't a horror movie, but in my eyes, the life we live is a horror movie.
Facts.
That was a history movie, I believe, but our life is a horror movie. If you listen to some of the words in the song, like describing it, it's certain parallels. When I say certain things, I'm not meaning them literally. It's an analogy. So like, and a lot of songs that I do are very concept based. So like, Hotel Rwanda is a very special song to me because I talked about how Ray Money grew up. I talked about how Taz World, my homeboy Lamar Clark, grew up. Buddha.
Shout out Taz World.
That's my engine. That's my engine for real. But I talked about both of their lives and how they came up and why they are the people who they are today. And it's just like, what do you expect of a person?
They give you no way out.
There's no exit. It's nothing but it's
You got 3. You know what I mean? You got you got a mic, a ball, or you selling drugs. You know what I mean? We gotta like.
Most times you doing all 3.
Yeah, most times you're doing all 3, and it's really just, man, you trying to get out. You trying to get out. So can you blame them? Can you blame us?
And then it's like, you never taught nothing else.
Yeah.
But that's because when there's certain where we at. We are in Hotel Rwanda.
You gotta survive.
That's where we're at. You can't. There's no safety when death is at the door. Like there's no safety. You're gonna die. Protect yourself.
what do you think contributes to like that feeling most? Do you think it's just like kind of the environment that a lot of people have to live in, or
like I say it all the time, like if you see how a lot of us grow up, I say that one of the freestyles, our life stories offend you. You don't need more of this. Therapy through courses. Like it's like certain things you see when you're younger, certain things that just happen around you when you're younger. If you grow up in them environments around the people you are like really knowing these are really the people you grow up with that are not your family, stuff gonna happen. You're in a bad neighborhood. This stuff is gonna happen. Even if you're not doing it, you're gonna be involved with somebody. Ooh, you still his friend though. Boom, now you gotta defend yourself. It's just stuff like that happen. So I'm lucky that my mom saw that soon in 8th grade, she got me up out of there. She took me to Overland Park. Leewood. I went to Leewood Middle School for 1 year. Then I went to Blue Valley North. She got me up out of there. Hotel Rwanda's a real place. I'm back there. High school's done. I'm back in Hotel Rwanda. So I'm still in a position where something could happen to turn me to that. Thank the Lord I am not a thug. Thank the Lord I'm not a gangster. I'm still a civilian. I'm still able to keep pushing and live a legal lifestyle.
It's always like, when you come from where we come from, it's always like a step away. You know what I mean? Because like it's that close.
Was living in Las Vegas for a bit kind of a retreat from that, or were you in a similar situation there?
I got about the hood, boy.
You be feeling amazing.
Like, man, for real. Like I said, I grew up in a bad neighborhood and all that, but it was like, good thing was like, at least my family was doing all the records, so I really like, you know what I mean, like protected, you know what I mean. But then like as I grew and like, man, people seen things and people seen it in me, so I was respected, you know what I mean. I was always told, man, hey, bro, you gonna be the one, you know what I mean. So I was like, man, shout out to man all those day ones, and for real, like the people I'm working with now. You know what I mean? Somewhat like we got somewhat type of like family ties somehow, and I feel like it's meant to be. Like, so Ray Money, one of those, like, close. And man, he on fire. You know what I mean?
Big
And he really for the city. Man, loving guy. He met him on 59th. Like, first time he came, I remember this nigga had on red. You know what I mean? Ultra gangster ass nigga. Come over, always. And red every time like it's a costume. And then came over, he's rapping, going drilling.
Crazy.
Drilling. I'm like, damn, bro, who's this? You know what I mean? And like, I met him early. So from there, like he always used to come over. So like throughout summertime and all that, like it was really like we rocking it out. Then it's like we clicked to where like we just when the music shit just came like second nature. Because like we just was hella cool. We was always around each other.
He's such a good person.
Such
Money's
a good
so easy
person,
to get
you know
along
what I
with,
mean?
bro. It's really crazy. Like money is such a loving dude. Like when you around, all he do is smile. When he around people, his money just big smile. He loving big weed. He just big. He like Snoop to me. He is like that's like he's just a character, bro. He's a character. Like and he fun to be around. So when people around him, you just feel like this dude like
Facts.
he light the room up. That's what him
Light
and
the
Buddha.
room
Him
up.
and Buddha always did that. They all both Buddha lit the room up to extreme.
Irv too, boy.
Irv light the room up.
Y'all didn't even know. Like,
y'all don't know Irv.
Y'all don't even know.
Irv.
Y'all check, man. We got Irv Gotti, man. Follow him on social medias. Got some heat, like Tommy Gang. Shout out to Tommy Gang. That's Ray Money. FBG, Fat Boys, you know, Taz World. Shout out to them.
Taz World.
Like, yeah. I manage Ray Money. So right now he got a dropping the Problem Child EP. You know what I mean? Shout out to all those involved. Kendall, Caviar, Rolla, Cock Colors, Solomon. You know what I mean? NA, shout out to NA and them. He just dropped that. Then he got some heat on the way. You know what I mean? Video's about to drop. He dropped Destiny video. You know what I mean? It was scorching. Still going up. Tap into that if y'all haven't. And he's for the city. He's for the city. You know what I mean? And we strive. You know what I mean? He not here right now. Because money be like... He about to be on Facebook Live, probably at King Crabs in like a second, you feel me, eating, you know what I mean, some strip and all that. And we'll link up later and everything. And he got a new song we just recorded.
Young.
It's called Young. Shout out.
Coming soon too.
And post it, you know what I mean, video. Coming soon. We got videos coming soon. And
he got a lot of
Young,
singles.
for real, man, like
Young is the ace.
we actually sending that around, so like we can somehow get the audience to like hashtag Tommy Gang, you know anything. Like we'll send that around and everything. Really get that going. Cause he for the city. We trying to get on the map.
Tommy Gang hashtag Young. The song. You want the song to trend. You want the song to go. So hashtag Young. Simple,
Either or.
letters.
It don't matter. That's what we gonna do.
Oh yeah, and I was really into the Problem Child EP, so I definitely want to try to get him in here at some point. He's supposed to be here today, but
He got a hell of a story to tell.
No, yeah,
he got a hell of a story to tell
for sure. And so yeah, he has a bunch of singles and videos and stuff coming up that we should look out for.
Buck. Money got enough singles to where he ain't even got to drop a project for the rest of the year. He could drop a song once every 2-3 weeks and be cool.
Yeah,
Be good.
He got so and he got
right
heat.
now. He got so many songs to where like now we just really trying to like drop videos and playing shows. You know what I mean? Because the music gonna take care of itself. Like all we waiting is for the phone call. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's all we waiting.
And just gonna keep working.
Just keep going.
Keep it going till the call come.
But yeah, to jump back into the album though, so the other song you were showing
Daddy's
me,
Daddy's Dears. There's a movie called Mommy's Dears.
Yep.
And it's basically just like it's about a bad mother, like it's just a mother who was not good for the child at all. In my life case, my mom was amazing, the most amazing person that I've ever met in my life. So I can't call it Mommy's Dears, but my father was very poisonous to just the household. and the stuff that I saw. I'm not gonna go into deep detail because that's what the song is for. But not talking about my mom, I was talking about my dad. So we called it Daddy's Dearest, and it's just running with the theme. And I'm explaining how his actions affected me, even if it wasn't necessarily attacked at me. It's like, yo, I'm still your son, and why is this? I'm your only son on top. That's why it's really Daddy's Dearest. Like, I'm supposed to be your pride and joy. Mm-hmm. I'm the only one. Why are you not acting right towards the situation?
It's a very strong song, big song. Like, when we performed it at the Granada, like, man, that's like when the crowd heard that, that's when they know, like I was like, they was with. I was like, hey, these niggas messing with this, man.
Yeah, I was really shocked that they was listening to me because I wasn't just rapping fun songs up there. Like, people were like, you noticed, like, people weren't jumping around, no, but like everybody was paying attention.
Memorized,
that was weird.
Like,
No, yeah, I did want to talk a lot about that set because that's your biggest show you've had so far, right?
Yeah.
Because
not the most people. Most people I ever performed in front of was my first time performing was at a pep assembly at my high school.
Okay.
It was like 1,000 people.
why did you go to
the biggest
North.
like main concert?
Blue Valley North.
Where's
out
that
there
at?
with the Burbs over in the park.
What were you performing at the pep assembly?
What was I performing?
Yeah.
I was like 16, so I'm not gonna tell you what I was doing.
What?
I was trash.
What you mean?
I rapped over On and On by Erykah Badu though. I did rap over that.
Give us something.
Not them bars. Hell no.
We're gonna do a Badu challenge next on Twitter.
Body in that.
I might. I ain't gonna do no promises because whatever move me, that's what I'm gonna do. But I might. I'm gonna tap in with her, see what I can do. She got a lot of heat, so I can see what I can do.
So the JID Earth Gang show was your biggest like real concert so far.
Yeah. For sure.
No, but yeah, I think the audience really did kind of connect with a lot of your stuff, and I think it was just a really smart pairing, like having you on that show, like, just due to, I don't know, how kind of technical and lyrical you can be, but also like having like real soulful and fun bits also. So
like that's what JID does. He's a real lyrical guy, and the Earth Gang guys, they're really good at making songs. And like I have a mixture of like I can do a little bit of both. I'm still working on getting better, but I can do a little bit of both. And that was like, I'm glad that was the show they put me on because I just made sense with the crowd that was there. And like the way they reacted to me was like, I'm so glad because like that's probably the best reaction I've gotten. Besides the You Don't Deserve This show in last June, them two, it's like between them two for the best reactions I've gotten for shows. That was different. No, this was different. I was getting asked for autographs and people sending me shoes to sign now. People like ask me like, when can I come get an autograph?
Didn't even have a pen on the record.
Didn't have no pen on me. I'm like, fuck, I want to sign autographs. I'm like, who got a pen?
Grab a Sharpie next time.
Yeah, we got a Sharpie on us at all times now.
I blame Mo. I blame Mo.
Yeah,
I blame you,
fault.
Mo. It's your fault.
You should have brought it with the Sharpie with you. You made the poster.
Yeah, and I think to get a positive reaction out of like a college town audience that doesn't know you is like a really good signifier too, because like the other shows you've performed at for the most part have been like, at least a good portion have been like people you already know who are kind of like familiar with your music. So to kind of like win over a new crowd is like a pretty good sign, I think.
Yeah, that's true. And like I have like a crowd in Lawrence because I went to high school and over in the park, and all those kids go to KU.
Yeah,
all those kids go to KU. So like I have a crowd there, but that audience was not my crowd because they don't listen to that type of music. So that audience was not my crowd at all. Like I didn't see any of my high school friends at that show. So seeing the love that I received, I knew I made sense in that.
Show love, man. Shout out to them. Everybody who came out to that. Shout out to you. You was there.
Oh yeah,
he was definitely there. He had everything. Everything. You capture. You cover all shows.
No, yeah, and I'll have my pictures and a little write up on that tonight. I was just out of town for a second, so
always working. Always.
Yeah. But no, and also a quick shout out to Aaron Alexander on that show. He had a really that's probably my favorite set I've seen of his so far. So yeah, a lot of cool Kansas City shows happening right now.
Shout out to him and his team. Shout out to both of them.
For sure.
They chopped it up with me at the venue. Shout out to them. I saw a couple of the songs. I was talking to some people after my set, but I saw a couple of the songs. He had a good set.
Yeah, definitely.
Good set. And they loved him. They loved him. You could see the growth between both profiles. Like
dope artwork.
Yeah, and he had his thing up on the projection screen.
Yeah, that was another Kendu illustration, wasn't it?
Yeah. Shout out to Kendall, man. Shout out to Kendall.
Yeah, I had him scheduled like a couple months ago, but it didn't work out. So I definitely want to get him on here
Want to
soon
try it over
too.
Kendall? I ain't even never seen a Kendall interview. Might be interesting.
Man, that shit, bro. You better be playing the game with that nigga. He's weird.
He might want to play. Yeah, and y'all both introverts. That might be really
They're gonna
interesting.
be
Y'all
able
go
to
sit there
interview
and play
in
a video
silence.
game or something like that.
Yeah, I have an interview in silence, bro.
Yeah. We'll get like a few good chunks of really good talk, and then a
gonna have
couple
his dog
little
with him.
awkward little silences. But it'll be good though. Everyone will learn.
Introverts are taking over the media.
Yep.
It's crazy.
I don't know. Do you think fucking like academics are everyone's introvert?
He's an introvert.
Yeah, he's
He
kinda
didn't
like
go
a
out
gamer
growing up.
dude.
He
Yeah,
didn't grow out growing up. He didn't go out growing up.
Yeah.
He may not be the most likable guy, but you know what he is?
Yeah.
He's polarizing. He's good at what he does.
Yeah, it's all.
Regardless if you like him or not, he's polarizing. He captures attention.
Yeah, it kind of pays off to be a nerd about some stuff sometimes.
It does.
I think I've talked about
And
that
sometimes,
with
it's
Jason.
wild. In this era, sometimes it pays off to talk about shit you don't know nothing about. Really, though. Like, that is crazy.
Yeah, that news stuff, man, weird.
I don't think that's my lane though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's working for some people.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it showed like the internet is probably the most amazing thing that we have here in America. The internet. It's freedom. Literally, the only sense of freedom in this country is the internet. And it's not even freedom because, like, it's the internet, but financially, you make a lot of money off of just the internet.
Yeah. It's kind of a little Wild West situation
It's
still.
crazy. It's crazy. Like, once people really learn how to capitalize off the internet, money will start going through crazy because there's so much money flying through there. You got, like, websites that's meant for shipping clothes, and you got streaming services that are just literally paying artists to put music up money. Everything runs around the internet now. It's weird. Books run through the internet now. Like, people get books. Like, they're discontinuing CDs. Like, CDs are not about to be made anymore. We are officially in a complete digital era now.
Is that something either of you guys are bummed about? You like having the CD to hold, or do you not care that much?
It makes it more special, and now it's less expensive to have a collector's item. As a businessman, I love it. Internet is amazing for business. When it comes to people's characters, maybe not the best. But
So you think when you have a good fan base, you might drop like a special CD for some people?
CD only stuff, like and I'll fund it myself because you can still go make CDs, but I can just fund it myself.
That's love.
Do either of you guys remember, like, do you have any like just big memories of like going out and getting CDs like the day they drop? Or
Oh yeah, going to 7-Eleven, 7-Heaven.
Good Mag City. I skipped school to get Good Mag City. Big facts. I went to Target and stole it. Big facts.
And I think that says a lot. I think that's a good illustration.
I couldn't afford to buy it.
Yeah.
Project nigga.
It wasn't even that. I couldn't afford to buy it. I just started rapping. I literally just started rapping. Like, I just started really getting into rap. Wanted to learn how to rap. Kendrick Lamar was my favorite rapper at the point in time.
Age?
I was sophomore in high school, 2012. Sophomore in high school. So I was like 15 going on 16. 15 going on 16.
What do you remember going to the store and getting?
I used to download things.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like, I was like a semi internet baby and everything, but nah, for real, nah, not even that. I used to get like the bootleg man had the CDs. So we get the CDs from him.
That's
put
a
it on the
fact on the
computer.
bus.
So then you go to the internet and then you go find the cover art. You put it in, download the cover art. Now you got the album. So then you make the CDs.
Yeah.
So but then like you had the MP3 player. So I was an MP3 player. Yeah, that's what I had.
Yeah. I think like I hadn't visited too much until recently, but I'm pretty sure up until like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, like True Smart still had like the bootleg CDs too. So I think they would just like rip like Dat Piff mixtapes and throw them on there. So
Yeah, that's
I think some of
probably-
my friends had those.
That's a lot of Kansas City music, how it went around. For they would just go to
mean,
the sites
bro.
that the mixtapes was on, download them, and you just go sell them. Like, as a kid, I had all the Kansas City raps, and I never went to no store to get them.
Yeah.
Never. I had all the Kansas City rappers mixtapes, and never went to a store to get
I
them.
mean, I get why they do it, you know what I mean? But it's like, we giving them a free album. So it's like, we don't mind you sharing our music, I guess.
What Kansas City rappers were you listening to at
When
that
I was
point?
growing up,
Yeah.
a lot of Ron. Like, it's crazy because, like, I don't even make music like this, but, like, when I first moved to Kansas City, like, my friends who I grew up with, they are very much Kansas City guys. Like, and I was 7. Like, so I'm learning the culture as I'm going on. And these rappers I was listening to wasn't even listening to mainstream rap. I was listening to Ron, Kiwi, Bird, DV.
It was really.
I was listening to just a lot of different people from time to time, but they was mostly from here. I never really stranged out to the Bay like every other Kansas City guy or like everybody else, but I stayed tapped in with a lot of the Kansas City local rappers. And like it was dope to me, like they from here, like, and they make songs that I think is dope. Like just the songs I think is tight. Like Ron is like an amazing rapper to me, like so poetic. Ron is super dope to me.
And I know G has a deep appreciation for him too. Like,
yeah, like if you a rapper's rapper, Ron gets busy.
Yeah,
Ron is a hell of a MC. What they say, MC. He can write. Really good writer.
And another thing I noticed recently, you'd been like posting on Twitter and Instagram and stuff. You've been either like recording or just kind of hanging out and working at the arcade with Duncan Burnett and all of them.
Burnett.
Did he like end up producing some of the tracks on there, or are you just like recording with him?
A lot of co-production. Some of the songs that we came with from Walt and Kai. Kai's also on the album. He produced the Daddy's Dearest track. But like a lot of them, and Duncan co-produced. He threw bass lines and a whole bunch of other stuff, rearranging drums. Like that's why Duncan is the executive producer for this. He's been such a key point when I put these songs up and we go to record them. He hears them. He takes them to a whole different world. It's like, nah, this is better this way. And when he showed it to us, and then we hear, it's like it do sound a lot better. It sounds more clear. He's allowing me to get my message across. Duncan's a big part of this album. As long as E and Walt is just as important. We are all just important as this album. This is 4-person effort.
And I think it does feel like kind of encouraging to see like you know, he kind of has his own camp to an extent. You know, he has like the +5 vibes, Crystal, Cortez, and Sauce, and all them. Like, and they kind of roll pretty tight. But like to see people kind of like crossing over occasionally and working with each other is kind of encouraging. Just because like I think for a moment in Kansas City, a lot of people were just like really sticking to their own people and not like too willing to collaborate.
People still are.
Yeah.
People still are.
I think people need to just open up a little more. And
I mean, everybody got their own way. Like me personally, I mean, it's just about getting the work done to me. But everybody got their own way on how they work. So like, I can't tell somebody what's the right way for them to do.
Yeah.
Me personally, like if we got the same common goal and you appreciate my art like I appreciate yours, we can sit and work together. It just makes sense. It's not about who is who, what brand is what brand, like that. It don't matter. We all can really coexist. And whoever, like, the people like, they're going to strive. So why are you stopping anything? It's not about what you like and what you going to do. It's about what the people like. The people are going to support who they like more. Don't matter who's in the field. So nobody's really competition. Really. So like, I don't know why people do it. But like I said, I can't tell somebody how to work, because if you feel like you mainly believe in just your team and those are the guys you want to strictly put your main focus on, I can't be mad at you for that either. I can't. Like, I understand that, because really I'm at that point, but I'm willing to, like, where if we're at a point with another person where we can both help each other mutually, we're both useful for each other, why not work? Why not? That's what we're here in life for, to be useful for each other. You're using somebody when you're being helped and you're not helping back. That's when you're using. But when you two are using each other, that is called friendship. That is called partnership. That is what business is how you're supposed to move.
Yeah, man. If you ain't got good motives, you know what I mean? Like, why am I working with you? You gotta have good motives behind it. Like, everything can't be for you. You. Gotta be for us. That's like by working with a team. And like, if you want to team up and like touch the next together, like, man, come on, let's team up and let's go reach the top.
Yeah, there's not much reason not to build community when you have all the kind of same goals in mind.
In fact, it's not, but I understand some people's sides, like, nah, this is just what I build in and I believe energy pushes towards. So it makes sense, you know. Yeah. Everybody got their own reasons for why they doing stuff. And you just gotta, for real, like, this is all, like, nobody really knows each other like that. You just gotta respect it. That's how a person wants to move. Gotta respect it. I mean, you may not be, like, may not like that as much, but That's how that person chose to move with their career. It's their career.
Yeah. And so I wanted to touch on, you said you're going to be having an early show for the album.
March 20th, Tuesday, Uptown Arts Bar on 36th and Broadway, across the street from the Uptown Theater, right next to like Hookah Haven and the Sprint store.
Yeah,
Right
and do you have any special plans for that, or are you just going to like do the whole album, or like what's happening there?
We won't reveal some stuff.
We're gonna reveal some stuff. Like, it's like 6 days away, so like it's coming soon. Like it's free event. Everybody's welcome to come. Uptown Arts Bar, like it's free entry to come in. I just want people to hear what I've been working on. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the whole album or not. I'm gonna do a big chunk of the album though.
Come out, like really support.
Come out, support.
I'm
gonna do other songs
We got
as
big
well.
things coming up.
But yeah, you said there's Lawrence stuff going on too. What were you saying?
Oh yeah, man. We just planning on like really. We got fans out there, so it was like let's go out there and like really touch base with them, like we touch base here, and we want to do that like wherever we got fans at. We really want to like travel, so like wherever you are, if you support us, we're coming to you. Right now, that's how we are, just picking up and going.
And yeah, no, because you did do a show at Haunted Kitchen recently, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, out in Lawrence.
That was the weekend before the JID show, JID and Everything show.
I think that was like kind of a good warm up for that, or
Oh,
like,
yeah,
how did that show go for you?
The show, it went pretty well. Like, the people reacted pretty well. It was a small room, so it was very like intimate. I mean, so like I like small rooms too. Like when it's just like a few people there. Like I know most rappers, like it's not that many people here, but like I didn't put this together, so like I don't mind a small room. Like now everybody gotta listen. Ain't no distraction. Ain't nobody here to be distracted. Pay attention to me. I'm not huge. Like I'm gonna gain a fan here. So or at least not, if not 1, 2, maybe 3. Somebody gonna like me. I like the small room. So small rooms is cool too. Like I'm not mad at it. I'm not gonna like a small room if I'm throwing the event. I'm still gonna go out there and rap like it's a big room though. Got to.
I saw a cool clip of Solomon doing a speed racer at that show. That's his newest
He
single.
wasn't there. He didn't do it.
Wait, that must have been a different
Everybody,
show then.
they played it and everybody,
they
was just going
Yeah,
crazy.
shout out to
Man, that's kind of exciting though.
Amon. You know what I mean? Amon came up to me. He was like, "Hey, let's play Speed Racer." You know what I mean? And I like work with Solo on that. You know what I mean? The concept and everything and all that, and like I'm going yay, and like he didn't show up, but we still like it's bro. So like we played it, and like the crowd rocked out to it. Like it was just like
they knew it.
We just captured the moment for him. I said, yeah.
Nice.
Cause they knew the song. Like I wasn't know they was gonna know it like that, but they turned it on. They was like, what? I'm Speed Racer. The song amazing though. Like Speed Racer super hard.
I should be on the radio. I'm
Facts.
Yeah, I'm not.
Like I don't know why it's not. How 103 tapped in with Ray Money, like they playing Ray Money on How 103 damn near every weekend. So they tapping into the city more. So, but it's more people they can go.
They've been playing like the Race remix,
yeah,
right?
The Race remix. And they play it. That's not underground heat. They play it at 7 o'clock in the afternoon, 6 o'clock. Like it's not underground heat. So they really supporting. And they supporting somebody I really grew up with. So they ended since they listening to Money and they getting them up there. They gonna find other people. Yeah, like they play MB up there. They play a lot of people up there. So they gonna start finding more and more people. It's gonna happen. It just take time. They starting to realize that they gotta kind of pay attention to what's going on. There's some of us out here making some noise.
Exactly.
And, is there anything more about like the album rollout that you want people to know? So it's going to be on like Apple Music and stuff and Spotify.
All streaming services. All streaming services. It's going to be everywhere that you can get music. SoundCloud as well. Anywhere, not SoundCloud Go. You can just get on SoundCloud. Like it's going to be everywhere. Everywhere you can get music. I'm even going to put it on YouTube. I'm starting my YouTube up now. I'm starting my Swan YouTube up now. So I'm get that up and going and post everything that's on there. So like I'm about to start. I want to start doing other like content like I got for the album. I got a lookbook. I'm thinking about. I'm putting together right now with Andre. I'm doing that with Andre right now.
Saber.
We putting that together right now. I'm getting these pictures together for him, but it's more so a lyric book than anything. Really like going into details and describing these songs because they're all concept based and I am telling stories. And in case if it's not, I think I did a very good job at detailing and describing what I was talking about. But in case it's not clear, if you really like the music, you can get a lookbook, a lyric book, and outside the lyric book is just gonna be pictures of me. Even though after I'm explaining, there's gonna be pictures of me that I was doing. Some of the stuff that I posted on Instagram, some of the stuff that just didn't make it to Instagram, some stuff that just is just I have. Like I'm just gonna put it all in the lookbook. Certain like poems that I have written in my phone and in my notebooks, I'm just gonna put them in there. You know, bleep some names out. We're not gonna put everybody's names out there, but you know, I'm just gonna really like I'm gonna give you an experience. I've never heard of a rapper actually printing out a lookbook and like having a collector's item for as a lookbook. Like, and I've always pushed like the lookbook, but I was thinking more digital when I first thought about it like a year and a half ago. But I like the idea of a physical because nothing's physical anymore. So it kind of makes it more like a thing.
Yeah. And it's something that's popped up a couple times that I know it's stuff that you post about on Twitter a lot, but you have mentioned like Swan and Sooty and like these kind of different like brands and like titles that you guys have. Is there anything about those that you want people to know at this point?
Go ahead, like Swan.
Yes, I am. I'm Swan, like completely Swan. Like Caviar's still my brothers. Like I still kick it with them during all the time, but I'm completely Swan. This is I always had a vision of like Swan since like past 2.5, almost 3 years now. I started as a documentary, and then what it means to me, Swan is secretly we all nerds, and that's just letting everybody know like just because there's something different about you, people treat you differently. I was picked on. That don't make you. Everybody's weird, bro. Everybody has something about them that's weird. So that's what Swan is, and it was a documentary for me at first. But I relate to that so much. I'm like, I want that to be my everything. So I've always had an idea of starting a label, starting a filming company, just an entertainment company, literally for anything. So that's what I'm pushing right now. G has helped me out a lot with like planting like business acumen in me, just me being around him, and just other people in my life have helped me as well. As far as like my cousin Andre and just like other people have helped me with just knowing certain things I got to do, and I feel like I'm in a position I need to do my own thing. I need to do my thing, and I need to see what I can do. That's why every show that you've been seeing me with, I haven't had anybody perform with me. I want to test out exactly what a Sean can do. What can a Sean do? What is a Sean's value right now? And it's shocking me right now what my value is. So I want to see where I can be at very soon. Like it's very like. It makes me want to keep going, seeing like where I'm, because I didn't know I could bring 100 people out with just 2 weeks of promotion off the fly by myself. I didn't know I could do that. Yeah, and it's just like stuff like that makes you want to just keep going, Sean, keep going. You're gonna get there eventually. So just keep going.
And I guess I just kind of put it together in my head now that the I single cover was a little reference to that too, since that was the Swan on that.
Nah,
it really wasn't.
Not at all.
Not at all.
No?
I didn't even think of that.
No,
Nah. That was not that at all.
Nah, that's good. Nah.
Yeah. So what did you want to say?
Wow.
Nah, I'm messing. Nah, for real.
Nah.
Swan, man, is really like I said, it's entertainment. So it's up under Swan. Like say, I ain't gonna say up under, but like the brands that's affiliated with is like I say, you got Sooty. Sooty is mine. He helped me come up with it and everything, and basically like we got that we working on. Then like we just affiliated with a lot of artists, creative people. You know what I mean? And it's just a big like everybody just connecting. We all connecting our brands and making monies together, and like investing in each other instead of going out and like getting somebody else if we can do it, within each other. And that's what Swan like really is. And let's say right now, say I'm a manager, you know what I mean? Me and Sean came up with a CEO, me, Sean, and money, you know what I mean? Money too, you know what I mean? He helped us build it, you know what I mean? Help fund it, you know what I mean? Like we very much involved with us and everything like that. Let's get that out there, Let's see, like I manage Sean, Ray Money, Rich, and D. So D, that's like, you know what I mean, everywhere. You know what I mean, popular, like beautiful. You know what I mean?
And we want it to be known that Ray Money is still Caviar. Me and E are the only people that have caviar.
Yeah.
Ray Money is still Caviar.
Caviar, just our brother. You feel me?
It's just a person I grew up with. He still managed them. They got a certain relationship, so that's what that is.
But I don't think I know anything about Rich and D though. Can you tell me about them?
So
D's the girl in the Warning video.
Okay,
That's who D is.
for Kai. You know what I mean?
For
So
Kai,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
okay,
that.
cool.
So like with the Cabby, man, it's just like.
And Rich is on Open. Rich is the guy singing on Open.
Facts.
Okay, cool.
Facts. So it's like D, she didn't work with Cabby. She didn't work with pretty much everybody. You know what I mean?
Everybody.
She hosting. You know what I mean? Up to them. So she's like really popular. We're just like we really don't just push like Swan. We don't like really like push the brand. You know what I mean? It's like we really it's really about like pushing the artist.
Yeah, pushing, like, you gotta push you. Like, it's not about pushing Swan. Swan's gonna stand off whatever I do me. I'm gonna rep Swan because it's just like my baby.
It's him.
So whatever I do is gonna move off that. I'm not asking like people like if you are a part of Swan, we just started, so it's really not many like pieces to it. But if you are a part of it, I'm not asking, like, we don't ask to like, yeah, go scream Swan. I mean, if you want to, I would love it, but like, you ain't got to. It's more so about what your brand is. We're just a resource base.
Coexisting.
We're just a resource base. And that's it. So whatever your brand is, you're here to. We're all here to help each other. Our resources we have. Whenever somebody needs something, you hit the group message and we talk about what somebody needs. Whatever you need, then if somebody has it, we all help. We all do everything with each other. We help each other out to push whatever your brand is. You don't have to push Swan just to help to push your brand. Swan stands off whatever Sean does. Right now, I'm the only rapper on Swan. So whatever Sean does, that's what Swan stands on.
Yeah, so you're kind of thinking there can even be like kind of this extended family that extends out of Caviar into Swan, and then, you know, who knows, like maybe someone that ends up joining Swan has their own kind of clique also. So
Because it's way more than music.
Because we all need to help each other. We all need to help each other. Everybody has things that are unique about them, and who knows? You bring them two things together, it could help push everybody.
yeah,
You never know. Like, it's just like how things work out. Like Drake said on God's Plan, like for 40 Islands. Imagine if I never met the broskies. God's Plan. Like, think Drake never met 40 and Oliver. Like, where would we got so far gone? Would we have gotten these amazing music? Would Drake have gotten? I mean, of course he was on Degrassi and has a little stardom, but like, would we have gotten to where he's at right now? It's just like certain things is just like destined to happen. If people have like. If people are, and most people are creative, these people that we are talking about are really creative people. Like,
do a lot.
Bring it together. People don't just do music. People do a lot of other stuff. People have a lot of other like small connections. Because Kansas City's not super, super big, but small connections lead to big connections when you move outside of here.
yeah.
So like if people work together, it'll work cool, but you have to work with people that you are cohesive with. It'll be easy for me to work with Caviar. Easy for me to work with Caviar. Those are my brothers. I love everybody that's in Caviar. G is like a big brother to me. It will be easy to work with them. That's like Duncan, and I've been coming around the arcade a lot. Easy to work with them. I love those people. I love them. They're easy to work with, very efficient, and on top of that, they're good people. The people we've been talking about are good people at the end of the day. On top of how talented they are, they're good people. So people can come together to work when there's a common goal and everybody understands everybody. It's easy. It does not happen all the time. It doesn't happen all the time. So sometimes, so that's why I say I get people who like just work with their team, because like sometimes it can cause friction and shit like that too.
Awesome. I think that's about all I wanted to get to, so we can plug some stuff here in a sec. So people can follow at Shuttlecock Mag on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Visit shuttlecockmusic.com for all the articles. There's shuttlecockmag.bigcartel.com for, like, that's the web store, so you can get t-shirts, buttons, and the photo zines to support the show. And this Saturday we have the next Shuttlecock House Party at the Come and Go, which is with Samurai, Rage Gang Beam Team, and Gun Band. And so just check out the social media if you need the details on that. And yeah, where can people find you guys on social media and everything, and what should they be checking out? FUCKYOUASEAN. That's my @ name on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat.
You could look out for. I have a listening party, a Love Blemish Live, March 20th. That's a Tuesday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Uptown Arts Bar. They're off 36 in Broadway, across the street from the Uptown Theater, right next to the Sprint store in the Hookah Haven. So right over there in that location, we're going to get it going. I'm going to perform a lot of the music off the album. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the whole album or not yet, but I'm going to do a lot of the music.
Might do some freestyles.
I might do some freestyles depending on. I'm going to ask the people which freestyles they like the most to see which ones I should possibly do. Because, I mean, I got them all memorized. And sometimes I don't even be having my phone. So we're gonna do that. The album, I don't got a specific date, but it's gonna be out before the month done.
End of March.
At least the end of March, the second half of March.
Man, you can just type in Sacred on any social media site. You'll find me. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys being on the show today.
Appreciate you for the interview. Shout out Ray Money. He got a lot of music coming on the way. You can follow him on all social medias. RayMuney. Ray Money. Go type in with Brody. He been going on fire. He about to start dropping a whole bunch of videos. So his YouTube active, Tommy Gang, FBG. Check bro YouTube. Like, he got hella content on there, and his songs is just growing and growing. And like shit, he got so much music. He got freestyles out on his Instagram and his Twitter and his Facebook as well. So
tag him in this video, and we definitely send some music.
And he about to get some music out real soon.
Oh, yeah, and his Destiny video was just on the newest Pitch website, music video roundup. So you can find it on there. Yeah.
Hey, do that.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
That was you.
I sent it to the guy who wrote it. Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's what's up. Appreciate you for that. Shout out to them, the pitch covering.
Shout out Basic.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him for posting it. Yeah, Ray Money going crazy. We full fledged. We gonna pushing him as well. Money gotta go. He got that shit. He got a lot of good music. A lot of good music.
Awesome. Well, it was good talking to you guys.
Nice talking to you, my boy.